If you clicked on this video because of the title, then you already have a good idea what this is gonna be about. And just know, I'm not only making this animation for me, but more importantly for the person out there that might relate. Hi, my name is Haydar, aka Aurora, and I am a 26-year-old Arab Canadian living in the city of Windsor, Ontario. And the reason why that's so important, because here in the city of Windsor, with a rough population of 336,000 people, the words "I want to become a YouTuber" are rarely ever heard. Like, Habibi, what do you mean you want to become a YouTuber? And when you have little to no friends in your circle trying to pursue what may seem like a fictional dream, it just makes it 20 times harder to push forward. If you've quit pursuing your dream job a couple times, don't feel bad, because I quit pursuing mine at least 8 times, and this time it was almost for good. And the same excuses always came up. It takes too much work, it takes too much sitting, it takes too much focus, it takes too much isolation, it takes too much time, it takes too much money. And the funny thing is, those weren't just excuses, those were straight facts, and that's exactly what I had to be willing to do. But was I truly willing to do so during the past 8 years? To be perfectly honest, no. No, I wasn't. Now, this isn't my first YouTube channel. In fact, this is my 4th. And I bet you, the person who's watching this right now, have had your own bad experiences with jobs. You might have had a crappy boss or a horrible group of people you had to work with. You've had to work shifts you couldn't stand. You've had to work way too hard for way too little. You've had to work commission-based jobs that didn't guarantee you money for the time and effort you spent that day. Or the worst, a job that simply sucked the living soul right at you. Trust me, I've gone through all these types of jobs. I know how it feels, and it sucks. And every time I came back to pursue my dream of a full-time YouTuber, it was because of one of these crappy jobs. Now, before I made this gasp! Huggy, what are you doing? You're early! You were supposed to come after I was done recording. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'll cook dinner for us after I'm done. Now, Tuna, be nice. I bet you must be really hungry. Here, munch on these Huggios. So anyways, as I was saying, before I made this channel, I went ghost off YouTube for over 6 months. Again. And that's because during those 6 months, I had started a new job working in concrete. And honestly guys, working in concrete is by far the best type of work I've ever done. Let me tell you what it's like to do concrete. No 2 days are ever the same. You can never get the same workout in a gym that you get from working in concrete, and trust me, I tried. You feel stronger, healthier, and oddly enough, you always feel like making babies. I know, it's messed up, but it's true. I got paid great cash money that the government didn't put their filthy hands on. You feel like a pig in mud, only you're in concrete. And most importantly, you always come back home feeling like an accomplished man. This job basically gave me every reason to stay. And yet, look at where I still ended up. Over here, talking to you guys. Because no matter how great of a job I finally ended up with, it still wasn't enough to silence that little guy in my heart that kept on telling me, psst, psst, hey you gotta do this. You gotta do this, man. You got this. And if you're wondering whether or not I still do concrete, the answer is no. No, I don't. My point is this. Don't make the same dummy mistake I kept on making. If there's something you want to achieve and you know deep down in your heart that you were born to do it, forget about what everybody thinks and what everybody else is doing and just freaking do it. Because no perfect job or achievement will ever replace it. I just want to give a huge shout out to Cash Sony Animations, Copper Star Tunes, and Yusuf Animations. You guys were last video's top comments, and only comments, but that's okay. If you guys want to help me keep doing this, then you already know what buttons to hit. Thank you very much to everybody that stayed all the way to the end of the video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.